Welcome, Cancers. This is your July 13th to July 19th forecast. And for you, we have Saturn retrograde in Aries on July 13th. And that's going to highlight your career and finances. So you may be reassessing your public or professional image and leadership style. So let's see what else might be a focus for you. So that's interesting. I just wanted to shuffle these, but we had some things pop out, so we will take it. All right, so we have the Prince of Pentacles here, or the Page of Pentacles. So we have you being creative and enthusiastic, and there may also be a message that's coming towards you. So if you've been waiting for an opportunity to come up, you may be receiving some communication on that. We also have the High Priestess here. So this, I feel like, is you being more heart-centered in the decisions that you are making as it relates to your career and finances. So you may be considering a job or an opportunity, a project or collaboration or partnership that is going to allow you to be more of your authentic self and to allow that to shine through in your work and share that part of yourself with the community and with the collective. This is also going to bring you opportunity to let go of any burdens that you've been carrying, anything that's not helpful to you, anything that you feel is holding you back, thoughts, behaviors, belief systems, even actions, things that you're doing that just aren't helpful to you. This is really that opportunity for you to let go of those things so that you can close those chapters and you can replace that energy with positive, unconditionally loving energy for the things that you love to do. We also have some work being put in here, some inspired action and effort. So once you let go of those burdens, once you recognize who you are, the powerful being that you are, and reclaim your self-worth, your self-value, your self-confidence, let go of those things that aren't serving you, you'll be able to continue to put in that inspired action towards your goals. And that'll open it up for more blessings and abundance to come your way. So let's see. Let's look at some more here with career and finance. What else is going on here? So we have ask your peers for assistance, and we also have going into partnership. Wonderful. So we saw that there are opportunities, some communication that you may be receiving here. So you may just get that offer. That is that confirmation there. So thank you. And then we also have ask your peers for help. So there may be some way that soul family can support you at this time. And I'm even hearing like, since we are speaking more about the working environment, this may be peers and colleagues that you have. So they may have a better strategy or a better approach to resolving a particular issue or working through something or building something. So it may be beneficial to you to look at old documentation to see how it was done previously, and you can get some inspiration and ideas from that, and you can create ideas that are your own based off of the knowledge and wisdom that's already out there. Okay. And then also, if you do feel like there is an area where you are struggling, this is your confirmation that to speak up and ask for that help or assistance that you feel like you need. Okay. So what else do we have here? Leadership, stepping into that leadership role. So this position or project or partnership that you're being offered, it could very well be one that is allowing you to be a leader, to expand your leadership. Or you could be a particular role that is a leadership type of role. And also I want to say that it doesn't have to be. So this is really that card of you stepping into this High Priestess power, stepping into who you are as an amazing leader. So even if it's not like a supervisor or a manager or an executive position, that doesn't mean that this card is null and void. No, you are still able to step into a leadership role, a leadership mentality, and especially when you are collaborating with others. We also have legacy and you working on your financial legacy and your generational wealth. So that is also coming up here as well. So this is really wonderful opportunity that we're seeing here. So I just wanted to delve a little deeper into that. And then now let's move to any potential challenges that may come up for you. Okay. So it is going to be important for you to take opportunities that align with who you authentically are, because you may be past that point, and the demographic that watches these is wide. But if you are sort of past that point where, you know, you are more in that leadership energy where, like, you know, you have to speak up on things that just aren't making any sense here, or that just aren't producing what they need to, or if there's specific help and support you need to achieve and accomplish goals, like you're speaking up on that. But you are being guided to just gain a little bit of introspection here before you do that. So you may need to take a step back. You may need to take a day. You may need to, you know, take that time to meditate and prepare yourself and come up with, you know, what you want to say, and ensure that it is constructive and it's objective and it's emotionally intelligent before you communicate it. So this is really about working to manage those emotions so that you are able to persevere through any contrasts and challenges that come up and still maintain the integrity of the relationships here that you do have. So the individuals that are working around you. Okay. So what else as a challenge here? Your strength, your courage. Yeah. So you will have to ensure that you are stepping into this high priestess energy and this leadership energy. So in whatever ways that you do that, to reaffirm your self-worth, your self-value, your self-confidence, absolutely do those things. Absolutely. What else may come up as a challenge here? So we have sort of that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment. So you may want to consider that for any opportunities that are coming your way. So you may want to really, really deeply consider if it's something that is going to make you feel fulfilled, and how important it is to you, how much of a priority it is to you, like how interested in it are you? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel passionate about it? What does your intuition communicate to you about that? What are the messages that you're receiving when you meditate, when you connect with Source, when you connect to your self-care and pleasurable activities, and you're allowing yourself to relax your mind and replenish your cup? In these moments of quiet, of stillness, what are those messages that you receive? What are those visions? Okay. And any other way that you do receive knowledge and wisdom and guidance. So I'm also hearing like there's signs and synchronicities available to you as well to support you in this process. Okay. So let's look at your beliefs, your goals here. So we have 8 of Cups. Yeah, so you definitely want to be working on something that makes you feel fulfilled emotionally, financially. You're definitely looking for something that's making you feel fulfilled, and you're even willing to let this go, or to leave this opportunity, or to say no to it, in order to ensure that you're continuing to you're continuing to go on the path where you do feel emotionally secure. And you do feel that you're doing things, you're setting your legacy by doing things that make you feel good and that help the community and help others in some way. Okay. So for some of you, I'm hearing like you may want to work with children. And so you'll have to consider if this is the right opportunity that allows you to do that. So that's not going to be for everybody, but I did sort of get that message there. So bottom line is you are considering like what's going to fulfill me here, and you will decide on whether these opportunities that are coming to you or the work that you're currently doing is helping you to do that. So let's look at your approach here. Interesting. I do like that you are open to thinking about it and contemplating about it and meditating on it and reflecting on it. So you may journal on it. You may talk to soul family about it. You may talk to your partner about it. You may talk to your parents, your children, whoever this is, your friends, those individuals that genuinely unconditionally love you and have your best interests in mind. So you may find value in speaking with them and getting their perspective. You may also, again, remember we talked about those self-care practices. Listen to what your guidance is telling you. What's your guidance system, your intuition telling you? What are those signs and synchronicities that you're seeing around you? But I do see that you are opening yourself up to explore and see, like, what could this bring? But it has to be something that's you're very passionate about, and that's going to bring you joy and fulfillment. So that'll let you know and help you to decide on your path. So let's look at your approach here. So we did look at that a little bit, but let's get another one. Dreams. Wonderful. Wonderful. So you are open to exploring. You are open to the outcome, the possibilities. And I'm also hearing that you're not like requiring a particular outcome. Like, you just want to be fulfilled. You just want to have that financial foundation set. You just want to generate wealth for your family here. You just want to be able to do the things that you want to do comfortably and enjoy life and not be in a state of worry or fear. Wonderful. Okay. All right, let's look at your external environment here. What else do we have here? So we have the Lovers, and we also have Fear. Okay. So I feel like it's a lot of up and down here. So it's really going to decide, you're really going to decide based off of how you feel, because it's a little bit of turmoil and chaos going around, happening around you, basically. So it may be a little difficult to like feel the pulse and understand like what's going on in the world here, because it just seems like a lot of displeasure, a lot of low vibrational energy here that's out here. So I'm going to get into your guidance here, but I am hearing like very loud and clear that this is really a time for you to release all of that energy. Do not connect with it, and to create your own loving, unconditionally loving energy that you're generating out into the world so that it helps you, but also the collective. And to stay in that energy where you're connecting with soul family and soul tribe and those types of community members, because that's where you're going to find your support system. Okay, so let's look at guidance here. Wonderful. We have meditation coming up here. And so this is also about you being appreciative for everything that you've accomplished and everything that you do have. There's so many things that you can be grateful and appreciative for. And you may need to take a moment to journal and to write that down, or to think of some things. I was watching something, I think it was a meditation, where it was being really suggested to outline a few things in the morning and the evening that you do feel grateful for and that you are thankful for, to help you to spark that within you, to be grateful and gracious and appreciative for everything that you already have. And that'll help you to remember who you are authentically, and remember that you have everything already that you need within you. What else? So we have stability, working towards stability. So it's going to start with you meditating, with releasing anything that's not serving you, and to reset your mind, reset your goals, reset your objectives, reset your priorities, reset what you feel passionate about. to sort of reclaim that in a sense, and to really, really focus your energies on the things that you're desiring as opposed to the things that you're not desiring. Okay, so what are those steps that can help to get you there? To just that feeling of hope, of you focusing on your dreams and taking inspired action towards your dreams. Okay, so what other guidance do we have here? So we have perspective, gaining new perspective. Refill your cup. Do those self-care practices that help you to refill your cup, because this is part of the process. Taking that moment here. So I feel like we can go to oracles because it's really just coming out with like, yes, take the time you need. Take a breather. Gain some perspective. Let go of that lower vibrational energy. And start focusing on the things that you're wanting to do, that you feel passionate about and are desiring to do. Okay. So we have healing, nourishment, taking care of yourself, being kind, being gentle with yourself, and giving yourself the love that you give others. When you're being compassionate, when you're being empathetic, when you're being understanding, when you're being unconditionally loving with others, that's what you're being guided to give that to yourself. Okay, what else? So for some of you, there's like some crystal work here that may be beneficial to you. So if there's particular crystals, and clearly rose quartz, I do believe that is rose quartz. And if it's not, then that's what I'm hearing. That may be very helpful and beneficial to you at this time. So if you do have rose quartz, definitely connect with that, wear it, meditate with it, carry it with you. And if you do not have it, then you can always call in its energy and request that it support you at this time. The qualities of rose quartz. We also have the Owl of Wonders. So this is absolutely really guiding me back here to this place of you being able to get back to your dreams, get back to your goals, get back to the things that you are desiring to do here. Okay, let's see what else. I'm gonna go here. So we have reflection and giving each other some space. So, and these are really romantic cards, but I just was called to get that, but it really aligns with what we're talking about here, and that is reflection, incorporating reflection into your process so that you can decide what is right for you. And I also love that this is reminding you to remember that you must trust that everything will work out for your highest good. And that doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect, or it's not going to, be exactly how you want it. That doesn't mean that, but it does mean that you are going to gain some amazing wisdom and knowledge from the experience that is going to help you progress along your path. So it's absolutely going to upgrade you and raise your frequency if you're able to process those experiences and extract the lessons out of them quickly and let go of that negative energy and not define it and not keep it swirling around you. Okay, Cancers. So those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.